Hmm. Let's see. We are live. We are live. Believe me, we're live. So I'm not going to talk much. As you can tell, my voice is bad. But I had to unmod a lot of people. lots of people. And CFW, I'm sure you um, are just about just as oh, you're about just as tired as I am with the YouTube drama. So I'm trying to um, just stay away from that kind of stuff. I don't know CFW. All I know is that word got back to another person. Yeah, I'm not asking you to get involved. I'm just saying, in general, I'm just tired of the drama. I didn't ask you to get involved. I'm just making a general statement, if you will. Well, I when I first started this thing, um, you know, I did it to do cop watching auditing, not be Jerry Springer or be a part of any drama. So, I'm just saying, I'm just about fed up with it, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this. All I ask is that you return a favor. So, what's going on in your world? And what do rogue mod mean? I agree. But you know what? Out of all that, I slept well. My conscience is clear. Uh-huh. Let's see. And good morning behind the scene. Uh, right on. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I look at it this way. Now, I made a mistake, and I just got to make a note to myself that I'll never do it again, and that's the end of that. See, I don't even want to. Let's talk about something else. All that stuff is beyond me. It's over. It's water under the bridge. I'm just gonna move on. So what's going on with your world, CFW? Oh yes, it is. Oh yes, it is. You know how I do it? I don't get involved with it. I just leave. I don't want to be involved with it. I have nothing to do with it. You know, I I I In other words, I stay in my own lane, which people should do. Hmm. Yeah. Good morning, Mitten. I slept well. I slept really well. My conscience is clear. I well, it's just a it's a learning curve. We um we all have to go through that in life. I know I did, and only thing I know is that all I can do is just pray for that person. That's it. That is all. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. It's way beyond that, but nevertheless, I'm over it. I got a clear conscience, and I slept well last night. So, are you still out? I heard that. I heard you got arrested again, CFW. Okay, I don't know what all is going on. All I know is to just stay yourself and stay the course you may be on. Good advice. Very good advice. Jeez. Oh man. Why are they messing with you? I mean, like, what are they like? Got a hard on for you or something? They must be if you got popped 2 times. Contempt of cop. What did that mean? Yeah, I think the same thing. I think they got a hard on for you. No offense, but I'm just calling for what it's worth. Get it? Fort Worth, Worth. But all seriousness, that's false, man. That don't make no sense to me. But then again, Gestapo doing what they do best. Oh, okay. Like they say, you're impeding my investigation, something like that, and then they make a false arrest. Hmm. Same thing. They got by hurt. Well, well, well. Let's see. It's three of us, and it says five is watching, so two are trolls. Hello, good morning, trolls. Boy, you keep that up, CFW. You're gonna have a criminal record longer than my arm. uh, I got arrested. What was it? Last year, almost no 9 months ago, because um, for being on a public easement, and so I'm still waiting to hear back from my attorney um, to see if the prosecutor is going to drop the charges. It's just a hurry up and wait kind of thing. Yeah, well, I'm waiting on mines, and I don't plead anything. They try to put me on something called a divergent class, where I'm not playing guilty, but I am. But the charges would be dropped. Wow, that's a lot of cash. 65,000 or 65K is a lot of cash for something that you didn't do. That's a lot of money. CFW, I put a link in there for StreamYards if you want to come on up. You're welcome to. Mm, yeah, that would have been messed up if you would have. When these, I mean, seriously, when they gonna realize that when we keep going back out there doing this, what we're doing, that it's not illegal to film, and it's not illegal to stand on a sidewalk. Exactly. Yep. I got one of those. I got a public pretender, and I don't know. I don't know if he's actually for me or against me or whatever. I just know that he uh he needs to get on the ball here. I told him, to do what do they call that survey? What's it called? The GSI survey. He wouldn't even do that. I had to do that and send it to him. No, if I knew that, then I would have fucking defend myself. I mean, it's only a misdemeanor, but still, damn, man, Yeah, that's what it sounds like. He keeps telling me, well, they haven't assigned a prosecutor yet. I think my next move is gonna be, yep. I just don't know where, but I think the next, um, my next chess move is gonna be to call and see if I have a, is if there's a prosecutor um, assigned to this case yet. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't say, you know, I really can't say. I don't know. I'm in St. Paul, Minnesota. Aha, got it. I'm going. Like I said, I'm gonna call and see if anybody's been assigned to me yet. Hold on. I'm putting this on speaker too.
Good morning. This is Jeff. May I help you?
Hi, is this the prosecutor office?
No, this isn't. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
This is a child support office.
sorry. That's the number Google gave me.
Who are you trying to reach, sir?
Ramsey County Attorney's Office.
Um, This is the attorney's office, but you got the child support division. Are you trying to reach another division?
I'm trying to reach the prosecutor, Ramsey County prosecutor.
Okay. See if I can find that. Try 651-266-3222.
22. Okay. I'll try that number.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Thank you.
Ramsey County Attorney's Office.
Hi, I'm calling. I would like to know if a prosecutor have been assigned to my case yet.
Sure, what's the court file number?
Oh, I don't have that in front of me right
Do you
now.
have that case number?
Hold on. I can give you my first and last name.
Okay, what's your last name? What kind of case is it?
It's a misdemeanor.
Okay, what city did it happen in?
Ramsey County,
What city?
St. Paul.
Okay, let me give you the city attorney's number. We only do felonies here at the county. The city attorney is 266-8740.
8740. Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm getting the runarounds.
You have reached the criminal division of the St. Paul City Attorney's Office. For restraining orders or orders for protection, call area code 651-266-5130. If you would like our mailing address or fax number, please press 1. If you are calling about an incident that occurred outside of the city of St. Paul, you must call that city. For a list of numbers for suburban courts, please press 2. For all other matters, please press 3. To repeat the menu options, thank you for calling the City Attorney's Criminal Division. Someone will be with you shortly.
I should find that case number.
City Attorney's Office.
Hi, I'm trying to find out if a prosecutor have been assigned to my case yet.
Do you have a case number?
I do not have that case number, but I can give you my first and last name.
Let's see it.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, I'm just looking. What's your last name? Oh, excuse me. What was it again? First name? Do you know when, what kind of case is it?
It's a trespassing case.
Okay, is it from 2021?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like it's scheduled for arraignment on June 14th.
Arraignment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so explain to me what's arraignment.
It's a first appearance.
Oh, okay.
There's a hearing that, yeah.
Okay. So it's and there's no prosecutor that's been assigned yet.
There is one.
There is.
Tazio Lombardo.
I'm sorry.
Tazio Lombardo is the attorney.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Sure, you're welcome.
Tassie and Nabano. All right. Well, now I'll go on to phrase two. Then I'm gonna have Mr. Uh, what's his name? See why he's dragging his feet on this. I don't think he has. I don't think he knows that. I don't play games, especially when it comes to my criminal record. I don't have one here and don't want one now. So I don't know what game. I don't know what kind of game he playing, but I'm letting them know now that he's playing with the wrong person. Wrong person. Good morning, Bad Cop No Donut. Oh shit. Hello.
Okay, you there? Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, I gotta see if I can put this stupid icon on and shut all these other windows. Let me shut these windows and put an icon up. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. I'm on my phone, that's why. Instead of my laptop. Okay, how do I put the icon? Camera. Stop camera. There we go. Okay, so.
Oh, I lost you there. Shit. Yep, CFW. But he doesn't know. See, if you Google, if you, if I gave out my real name and you Google it, you'll see that I sued the city of Minneapolis for first uh, when I got jammed up the first time. I think I did this wrong. So yeah, I don't play games. Yep. Hate to say that, but yep. Unless you one white and got lots of money. Oh shit. Yep, you too. There you go.
Oh Lord. So you got a lazy lawyer. You got a lazy lawyer, but they always wait to the last minute to do everything.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said you're a lazy lawyer. They always wait to the last minute to do everything because they're trying
Yeah.
to stretch it out to get that money every week.
Yep.
I should have asked that. I should have Googled to see if there's a public defender's office there because sometimes that's more fair. But that lawyer is working with that judge. But anyways, I was going to tell you, arraignment. What they're going to do is they're just going to read the charges to you, and you're going to plead not guilty. That's when the lawyer starts to get to work. The lawyer, the first thing he needs to do is he needs to make a motion to dismiss that case. It's a motion to dismiss. It's a legal paper that he's going to have to write, and it's a bitch to write. It's a bitch. But usually, if they're smart enough to have a paralegal to do it for them, or they just copy it from somewhere else and just change the names on it.
Right.
But the motion to dismiss is the first thing he's got to do. And if he does not do a motion to dismiss that case, because it's purely you have a GIS proof, right? You
Yep.
have the statute in your favor. You have probably some some case law I could find for you. And
I tell you what. See, I'll tell you the reason why they think I'm dumb.
they think everybody's dumb, not just you.
I want you to. I'm
Everybody's
gonna
dumb.
put my real name in here.
They're part of the blue line. They're a part of the blue line, and the whole thing is if they're a court-appointed judge, they're pleasing that judge. They're not pleasing you. Yesterday, Cody and I we did an audit at the probation office, and we talked to everybody in there. There was 10 people there. There really was 10 people. Every single one of them took a guilty plea, even though they were innocent. They said they were innocent. We asked them some of the things they did. Right? One guy had a marijuana pipe in his car with residue in it and got charged with a felony and got like 10 years probation. right?
Mm.
Another guy was walking along the street, and in his wallet, he had his friend's ID. He didn't try to use his friend's ID. He had his friend's ID when they went to the bar or some shit, right? And he didn't say that was him or anything. They went through his wallet illegally during a Terry frisk. They took that ID out, and then they charged him. I can't remember with what he said. Something stupid like impersonating, right? I mean, all kinds of sad stories of these people in this probation office who whose lawyer came in and said, "We'll let you out of jail. You can be home in 2 hours eating McDonald's and taking a shower, or you can wait here for 2 years until your court case comes up and try to do a trial. But I'm telling you right now, you're facing 10 years in jail. So if I were you, I would take the guilty plea." And that's what they're told. And
Yep.
everybody's happy because trials take work. Writing motions to dismiss take work. Trials especially take work. So you have to pick
Well,
the
see,
jury.
here's the deal with me, with my case, is that I already went to one case. Actually, I went to two cases, or two court hearings, and this is the third one, which is coming up on the 14th. And he's just sitting there dragging his feet. I understand, he has other clients,
No, he
but
doesn't.
what's that?
What he's doing is he tries to keep you guys people in jail. He tries to keep you in jail. Your lawyer tries to keep you in jail because he knows where you're at, right? That's why they try to keep you in jail and don't try to get you out. They charge the county so much per, like, let's say he's got 10 guys that he's in charge of, and they're all in jail. He goes and he turns around, he bills the county 10 hours for each one of those guys and says, "Yeah, I went and visited him in jail, and each guy I did 5 hours worth of legal work." And so now he charges, let's just say he does 5 hours for each guy. Turns around and charges the county for 50 hours of work that he didn't do at $100 an hour. It's a big scam. It's all a scam. And if I was a lawyer, if I was a judge, I wouldn't want to deal with any of you motherfuckers either. I would want to
Right.
have you all plead out so I could go play golf on Friday. And I'm going to put somebody in charge of you that's a good salesman, a good lawyer, that's really good at lying, that's really good at making you believe that if you don't take this deal, you're going to go to jail for 6 years. That's a
Oh,
good.
he already tried that.
Yep. This is a fucking trespassing thing where first of all, I saw that video. First of all, they need to ask you to leave. They didn't do that. They didn't ask you to leave. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? They were supposed to ask you to leave first. They're supposed to give you a chance to leave, and they didn't do that.
Right. And well, if you watch the video,
But you went
I asked him, I said, I
Go
asked
ahead.
him, I said specifically, am I being detained or am I free to go? And he said, no, you're free to go. I said, well, if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
Free to stay. Yep. I like that line.
So,
I
and
remember that
the
video.
other thing too is that nowhere on that property does it says no trespassing.
But you have an easy win, all right? And it blows my mind. Like my first arrest I had a long time ago, I was like, "Oh, I'm innocent. This is gonna be easy. I just have to go up there and explain what happened, and they're just gonna dismiss it." No, that motherfucker took 2 years. It made me more and more mad. And that's what, even though they know they're gonna lose this case, they're gonna take it to the very end, and on the very last hour, so don't get arrested again, they'll dismiss it. So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just.
But that's not
I'm.
the point. The point is how they're scamming us, the taxpayers. I have to pay your
Yep.
tax bill.
Yep.
I mean, I have to pay your lawyer fee. But if that motherfucker refuses to write you a motion to dismiss right away, that's the first thing you do in every criminal trial. Is your defense lawyer writes a motion to dismiss, even if he doesn't have a leg to stand on. They write a motion to dismiss, and they grasp at straws sometimes, but they still automatically write a motion to dismiss.
And if he doesn't,
You can
I'm
fire him.
gonna see if I can find me a different attorney.
And you can, and all you got to do is write a letter to the judge. And then what the judge will say is, "Nah, we already got him assigned." And then that'll light a little fire under his ass, and he'll start to do what he's supposed to. But if
Because
you threaten to fire
yeah,
him, he doesn't want that either. He doesn't want to look bad like that. So he might step up. But I wouldn't even let him know that that there's a guy assigned. I would just show. He might not even show up to court that day, and if he doesn't, but you do, right? That's better for you. They just keep pushing it further and further away. Actually, the whole real strategy is to push it and keep pushing it and draw it out and draw it out and draw it out and draw it out so that it gets dismissed. That's the whole strategy here. But the point is that we as auditors keep getting arrested. That a second and third time if you're out on bond. So like if you get arrested right now again, that bond that you're out on trespassing for goes up. You have to go to jail again for that one. That's our problem. Normal people
Well,
don't have a jail. Normal
right.
people stay out
I'm
of
not
trouble.
on
We
bond.
don't. Normal people stay out of trouble. We don't.
All right.
You know what I mean?
But I'm not on bond, so you know, I'm
Yes, you
just
are. If you got out of jail, you're on bond. You got out on bond. You got arrested. You got out on bond. You're out on bond. Even if you didn't pay any money and you're out on a PR, if you mess up again, then it's a $500 bond. So you're out on bond, or you'd be in jail. So you are out on bond because you got out of jail, right?
Yep.
How much did you have to pay to get out of jail?
Nothing.
Yeah, you're out on a PR bond. But if you read the fine print at the bottom of the paper, it says if you get arrested again, you're gonna have to pay $500 bond for this one.
I didn't get no paper.
You should have got one when you left jail and got all your property back. You still
Only thing I got was the trespassing paper, and that was
Yes.
it.
Like after you saw the judge, they didn't give you paperwork in jail when you were in jail. They should have handed you some paper. Everybody loses it. But what it says is if you're out on bond on your own recognizance, on your own name. But if you mess up again and you get arrested for something else, then this bond will be $500 and not free. So you are on a bond.
Okay.
And then you want to hear something really weird? So I got arrested twice in a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was out on bond on my own. I got out on a personal recognizance bond, my name only. And if you get arrested again, it's supposed to go up to 500. Well, I got arrested again, and they didn't make it go up to 500. They dismissed it. They didn't dismiss it. They missed it. MISSED. They didn't notice that I was out on bond already.
And I bet you didn't care. You
No,
didn't
I
go
didn't
back and say,
find out.
"Hey, you missed that."
Well, yeah, that's like how you wonder how all these cops get drugs to plant on people. They steal part of the loot that they get from somebody who they arrest. Like if you got caught with 10 pounds of weed and you're standing before the judge and the judge says you're caught with 5 pounds of weed, your sentence is going to be, you're not going to say, wait a minute, I had 10 pounds of weed, not 5.
Right. That don't make sense.
No, that's because the police took that other 5 pounds to plant on people.
Yeah.
They're dirty.
But well, I'll keep.
But they're all working together. They're all working together. That if I was a judge, like I said, I would hire a public defender that was gonna be the best used car salesman ever. That's just the best liar ever. That's who I would be friends with. And all these public defenders, they want to rub elbows with that judge. You know, they go to the same Lions Club. They go to the same churches. You know, they go to these banquet dinners and all that bullshit. They trade each other's wives off. They use the same masseuses and have the same hookers.
They probably do.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're not on our side. That public defender is not your friend. Don't even believe it. When Cody and I went to that probation office, it was so sad. This was just yesterday when we went. All these poor people that did not know their rights in the first place and couldn't stand up for them. And that's the whole reason why you have to stand up for your rights, even if it's inconvenient. You know,
Right.
You have to, because what you're doing that for is, it's inconvenient for to say, no, you can't search my car, and they have to call the dogs or whatever they have to do. It's inconvenient that they have to wait to figure out who you are and all that because you want ID because you didn't do a crime. But what you're really doing is when you're doing all that inconveniencing stuff and standing up for your rights, is you're helping that poor soul who has no education and doesn't know their rights because they're so used to fucking everybody over. Let me tell you something. They only had 6 months of school. They learned most of their shit from their supervisor when they're out on the street. And some of these people really don't know the law that they're trying to impose on us.
They really
Mm.
don't know it. You know, they
Mhm.
really do not know it because they've been doing it wrong for so long. They think it's right. And when we stand up for them, they can't figure that out. They can't figure out what, when we stand up to them. They really think that we're full of shit when we say, I have a First Amendment right. They don't even know what the First Amendment is. They don't even know what the First Amendment is. They don't.
Hmm.
So, you know, like they can't even tell you what the First Amendment is, the Fourth, the Fifth. Those are the most important ones. And what you're doing when you're standing up for your rights is you're helping that poor soul that has no education, that doesn't know his rights, because you're training that cop that if everybody would stood up to him, he wouldn't be trying that shit on nobody.
Yeah.
Like I
Well,
didn't. Do you know who I voted for in the last presidential election? I voted for Kanye West because I wanted to keep my right to vote. So I did a write-in on Kanye. I voted for Kanye.
well, wait a minute. Kanye West, isn't that the guy that backed up
The one that just got married, the one that just got divorced from Kardashian, the one that was backing Trump.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's who I thought he was.
I voted for him.
Oh.
Now she's got some new
I
lover. They got 4 kids. Wouldn't it be nice to be rich and hire surrogate mothers, where you just like get his sperm and your egg and mix them up in a petri dish and insert it up in some other lady for her to get all the stretch marks? Oh man, that would have been great. I didn't get no stretch marks, but wouldn't it be so nice to be rich to have somebody else
I
like
wouldn't know.
cook your baby?
I
Man, they're
wouldn't
so
know
rich.
about that. I'm gay, so it wouldn't.
You know about being rich though, huh?
That I do.
I don't, but I'm not. But I would like to be.
Well,
Someday.
I know of it, but I've never
Yeah.
been rich.
But man, those people are so rich they don't even have to. That's why you only have poor souls in the probation office, poor people in jail. These jails are filled with poverty and homeless people and just people that don't have a lick of sense because they're born one short, one crayon short of the box, whatever the fuck, I don't know. But it's just that's all it is these prisons are just holding these people because they're making all this money off the federal government, because the more bodies you have in jail, the more money you
The
get
more
from the
money
federal
you
government.
make.
Like
Yep.
for me, I saw the judge like 3 hours after this other one I had. 3 hours later, he's like, "Okay, you're out on your own recognizance." I'm like, "God damn, open the goddamn door, let me out." Nope. What they did was they held me there and they dressed me up in clothes, a clown suit. They took me up to a pod. So they got money for me for being up in that pod. That counted, right, from the state. And then they didn't let me out to 10 minutes after 12, right? Midnight.
Hmm.
So that counted as a whole nother day for them to get that money from the federal government. You see? It's a big
Doesn't
scam.
surprise me.
Poor federal
Well,
government
I'm
doesn't
gonna
know.
go eat and because I'm
Okay.
starving.
What do you
But
got?
thank y'all for being here.
I want to know what you're going to say to that lawyer when you call him.
Oh, trust me, you may want to hear that, but
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
have.
Save
You
it.
know what? I
Save
don't
it for
even
the
have
next
his
time you go
phone number.
live. Why don't you save it for the next time you go live? That'd be kind of cool. There's no
I
hurry.
will.
There's really no hurry because the whole process is not going to begin to right at your arraignment. Whatever she said, July, whatever.
July
Whatever.
14th. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I would call him on the 13th. But anyway, save it. Save it for when you have his number and you can really just like slam his ass in front of all of us.
I will. I definitely will.
Why'd you come on if you're just going to come on and get off? That doesn't make no sense.
Honey, I'm starving.
Well, why'd you start a live stream then?
I have no clue. You asked me
Yeah.
why am I going live? That's like
Why did you go
asking.
live when you were gonna just quit it real fast and go eat? Like that makes
Okay,
no
I
sense.
tell you what. I'll be right back.
No, it's all right. You don't have to go
No,
get up
no,
there.
I'll
No,
be right
because
back.
I really have to go take a shower and I have to go audit too. So I have to
See,
give you
why
my
you
time.
picking on me? Why you picking on me?
I
That
was
ain't
picking on
fun.
you. I was picking on you. Hey, let me ask you one more question before you go eat that bowl of cereal. You're gonna go eat
What's that?
cereal, right? You're gonna go eat cereal, right? What did you ever have you talked to MG since his little escapade with his, you know, Minnesota Guardian?
No,
Since
no.
his little problem he had with this rape whatever accusation.
I have not talked to MJ or Minnesota Guardian.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about.
Last I heard, the best thing that I know of,
He quit everything. He took his channel down right after he was accused.
well, he got, he got charged with rape, right?
Attempted, I think.
Or attempted rape.
But that's
So,
pretty dumb. I mean, why would you could just pay a prostitute? Jeez. Why do
well,
people?
you know what?
Oh,
And then that makes us look, well, it
it
makes
makes us
him
all
look
look
bad.
bad. That's another thing I wanted to tell you. You know, we're getting a lot of people that are making us look bad, but you
Yep.
know, there's a lot of. Oh my God, we don't even want to start there.
But, all right,
I mean,
well,
all
I
right,
will
well,
definitely go
what kind
live.
of cereal? Okay, one more question. Just one more question. What kind of cereal are you gonna eat?
Um,
I haven't heard of that kind of cereal.
ah,
The Gag Flex cereal, new from
I'll
Kellogg.
probably eat some Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops are good. You gotta eat them fast though because they get soggy.
I know, but they are good though.
Yeah, I always just make a half a bowl and then I add them as I go. You see, then they don't get soggy.
Attempted rape is still rape to me,
Plus, I
right?
think he
Yeah.
tased her too. He threatened tasing her and all this stuff. And he had yeah, that's not good.
Oh. All right, my
All right,
dear.
have a good Fruit Loop day.
Yep,
Follow
you
your
too.
follow your nose wherever it goes.
And well,
And stay
only
on
if
public
he's
property.
only if he's cute.
I was talking like that's what Toucan Sam says. The bird on the Fruit Loops box. That's the same. That's their logo.
Pecan,
That's their logo. Yeah, Toucan Sam, is that his name?
yeah, Toucan
That's the
Sam.
slogan. No, wait, that's not the slogan. That's not the slogan. What is it? Tricks is for kids? No, that's the rabbit. What's the
No,
slogan?
that's the rabbit.
What's the slogan for the bird?
Follow your nose is
I
what.
thought so.
Yep.
so. Okay, I was right. All right. Have a good
All
one.
right. Talk to you later.